Love. Love. Chicken love. Look at this intense love. Larry, you've been such a good friend. I think I have to bring you along. Do I have zombie flesh? I do. Let's go. And with that, we'll be back. This is not the way you get out of here. This is definitely not the way you get out of here. You okay? Good boy. Now the thing is that if we have the one thing we might want to find, and I probably should have brought some wool, but we're already heading out. Is if we make a bed, that compass will always point towards where we initially started. So it doesn't matter how many beds we make or whatever, because beds technically change your spawn point, but we're in hardcore, so that doesn't mean anything. So we'll always have a way back home. You okay, little guy? Big guy? Medium-sized guy? Here's a sheep. Now, since I mentioned skipping the night would be useful, I think it's important that we shear the sheep. And that gave us 2 wool. 3 wool. Exactly the amount I needed. Perfect. Larry, there you are. So, I have no clue where we're going, but we're gonna go somewhere. Hopefully, the goal is that we'll find something or some place that we haven't been to before. That's the goal, anyway. But Larry's coming with us because I said so. We're in the desert area now, which is relatively not interesting and not really worth checking out, honestly. The only thing you get from there is cactus, which can give you green dye, which doesn't give you much. He seems kind of hungry. There we go. But yeah, cactus only gives you green dye and not much else, so there really isn't much to that. So it's not really froze game. Wow, not really worth sticking to the desert. But what we can do is head towards the jungle, and that sounds like a place to go. We're right next to the wintry area, actually, which is very interesting, and the game completely just froze right now. There we go. Oh, wow. It's really generating some world right now. But we're only in, like, a kind of jungle right now. We're not in the deep jungle. So, if we're heading towards the jungle, which is what it seems to be the case, I think we need to go deeper. But unfortunately, the night is setting, and we do have to get ourselves a home in order to at least sleep through the night. So I think that's kind of our goal now. Good news is I have a really convenient way of building a house on the spot. And I'm thinking, unless we find a cozy little hovel, I think we might be following through with that one. The problem is that there's trees nearby, and trees make things a bit difficult. I'll say that much. And that's just what happens when you're in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle! And now we're out of the jungle, which is disheartening, honestly. Let's head this way. Maybe this way will lead to more jungle. If you're wondering what squid gives you, it gives you ink sacs, which give you black dye, which, once again, not very useful. And look, here's all the chickens I've been wanting for all this time. Wonderful. Anyway, given the fact that night has just started, it's about time we dig ourselves a little hobby hole. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's nothing fancy, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So come on in, Larry. Yeah, come on in. Come on. I mean, he might be able to sit outside and guard the fort, which is what I think is gonna happen. So, where is he? He's always gonna stick close by. I'm not concerned, really. But I think we need to put up some torches to light up the place. And then we can... Oh, here you are, Larry. Perfect. I think we'll put down this door. And you need to sit. Then, we need to... We don't have any wood. Of course. Good news is, there's wood right outside. So, let's just go right outside. Get us some quick wood. All we need is that much. Get out of here! Get out of here, creeper. That was a close call. Let's get out of here now. Oh, man. That's good. That's wonderful. Okay. So now, now that that happened, go in here. Make that. Make this. We can craft ourselves a bed. Using the 3 wool and the 3 wood we found. Great. Only issue, there's monsters nearby. Naturally. Hi. That it? Please tell me that's it. Good. Good night, Larry. Okay, now it's morning. We'll leave this door open. But now we gotta take our bed with us. And we're gonna take our workbench with us, but we're gonna leave everything else here in case we ever need it again. I don't know. If we ever on our way back, if we run into trouble and we happen to find it, that would be great. Now, the question is, after that giant lag spike, what are we at here? This seems to be leading somewhere. And it could just be a cave, or it could be something else. And if it's something else, it's something that we haven't seen before, which is kind of the goal of this. So I'm gonna give this a quick gander. And I already know it isn't what I thought it was, so I'm heading out. If you're wondering what it was, I was thinking it could have been a creeper. And no, bad, get out, get out. There we go. Okay. I was like in the chat, like, how do I get out of this chat of which you speak? Did Larry just die? Did Larry oh, no, he didn't. Okay. He just needs some rotten flesh. Here, no. Give it to you. After you, my good sir. And I get the steak. Sorry. Just the way of life, Larry. Humans get priority. Well, this has been pretty good, but I think we can get into a deeper form of jungle. That's, and that would be certainly very much a change of setting. And if we can find that, then I would have definitely, ooh, mountainous region. Not what I was looking for, but, wow. Look at this, it's like a canyon. Look at that. As you can see, the scenery in this game is on its own very staggering. You can make a little sea base right here, if you wanted to. I'm certainly not going to. I already have my house. We're far away from it right now. But once again, like I said, I don't think there's much different here other than just the change in setting, which is not what I'm looking for here. What I'm looking for is a new biome, a new, whole deal. And we don't seem to be finding that. But we're questing. And we'll find something. You always find something. And then, like I said, we have our compass. And we're drowning. And we're drowning. We have our compass, so we always know our way back home. So it really doesn't matter how far we go, as long as we can manage to make our way back. So many chickens, like infinite amount of chickens. Well, let's head back towards that jungly area. And then maybe head a different direction. You looked at me funny. I think this is the way to more jungle. But it isn't. See, this is once again just a normal grass biome, which is like, I mean, there's more trees here, but it's not a jungle like those. You can tell by the tree. I think that was more of a swamp biome. Which isn't what I was looking for, because swamp biomes, once again, they don't provide much that you don't already see. The jungle is probably the most different biome from what our house is at. So really, that's probably where we're headed, honestly. In there, we can find all sorts of stuff. I also wouldn't mind finding a horse or a different form of animal on our journey. I wouldn't mind that. I actually especially wouldn't mind a horse, but I don't have a saddle, but I can just kill a cow for some hide, and that takes care of that pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure that's how you make a saddle, right? Leather. More dogs.